Hey y'all, I'm back. We're gonna do another pull sales and ship with me. So today I have 10 sales coming at you. Lots of shoes today, lots of shoes. So let's get started. Let's pull the shoes first. All right, so we have some Cole Haan snakeskin wedges. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, there they are. Okay. Sometimes it's a look and find, like when you're a kid and you have those look and find puzzles, you know. All right, so this is what they are. Cute little cork low peep toe wedge. Cole Haan. I'm sure we're all familiar. These sold for $22 on Poshmark. I got them at the bins. $2.60 average cost of goods that day, $4.40 in fees, so I make $15 on these cute wedges. I call them a kitten wedge. They are so cute. All right, next up, we've got some more wedges. All right, these are right here. All right, these are the Tory Burch, if you couldn't tell. Big logo. Lowell wedge. They are kind of a dark nude color. So Tory does sell, I think the bigger the logo, the better. Personally, sells better. The bottoms were pretty, I wouldn't say worn, but they have been worn. Pretty good shape. I mean, the toes, they're all right. So these were from a like charity shop in Fort Worth that I went to. I'd never been to before. I got a few items. These sold for on eBay, so cost of sale plus so sales price plus shipping. I always get it mixed up. Fee was, if I could talk today, I had coffee, excuse me. $49 sold on eBay. Sales price plus shipping. So fee was $7.42. Cost of goods was $8.34. So I paid up a little more. I don't mind paying up a little more at charity shops rather than a Goodwill and that kind of thing, just because it goes to food banks, homeless, that kind of thing, those in need. Shipping was $7.84, so I made $25.40. So Tory doesn't bring as much as she used to, but if you've got a big logo, good leather, it can still sell okay. So just keep that in mind. Okay, we've got some Oscar de la Rentas. These are absolutely beautiful. Look at this embroidery. It's like embroidered espadrille type wedge with like a kind of burlappy type material. Oscar de la Renta, it's in there. Platform. These are so pretty. So with these, I went to a little thrift store. It's not a thrift store really. It's a guy that buys storage units, and he rents out a bay at a mechanic shop, and he sells things that aren't his niche, let's say. And he had some Oscar de la Rentas. He had about 8 of the same size of heels. And I'm like, okay. So I picked out the 5 best, and I said, can I get them for $100? So $20 a pair. So he said, yeah. So with tax and everything, my cost of goods on these was $24.20. So not bad for Oscar de la Renta. Not a brand that commands very much. So when you think of it as a designer, retail is much higher than resale. Always keep that in mind. These sold for $90 on Poshmark. I knew they would. I knew they would go big this summer. Cost of goods $24.20, fee of $18, so I made $47.80 on these. So it was a great pickup on those. Oh, another Cole Haan. Ooh, these are cute, and they are my size. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't have sold yet. That way I could get them in a time or two to church, but that's okay. These are some calf hair, have the cutout flats. Aren't these so nice? Got a little bitty bit of toe wear. Still got the like Nordstrom tag on them. Cole Haan, Grand OS, but I mean, look at that heel. Like, maybe once or twice worn, and that's it. I like to save grocery sacks and stuff the toes on these kinds of things, just keep the toe shape. But that little cutout is so neat, and then the black leather on the back, gorgeous. These sold on eBay for $42.45, so that is sales price plus shipping. The fee was $6.33. My cost of goods, I got these, y'all, at the bins. $2.60. Shipping was $7.84, so I made $25.68 on these. So again, these aren't outrageous sales, but they pay the bills and keep the lights on. So, and they're from the bins. Like, who wouldn't want these? Like, come on. I'm pretty sure they were a store pull because they have the price and like a Y for yellow on them. So I'm pretty sure those didn't sell in the store because they had them for $15. So come on, Goodwill. All right, one more. We got some Bionics. Okay, Bionics. So the logo is kind of worn off there, but you can see it on the bottom. These are kind of the telltale soles, and then the inside has these here usually. There are imitations of these, so just beware. If they don't say Bionic on the bottom or anywhere else, then they are an imitation or a different brand that you need to look up. So don't always assume Bionics are going to do good. They kind of depends on the style and what's in right now, but these did okay. These weren't, I mean, great. They're not a great style. They're black with a bow. I think it's the Bella, I want to say. They're a size 8. These sold for $15 on Posh, fee of $3. Cost of goods was $3.78. So I think that I had averaged these in on a day when I bought some maybe higher end stuff, so it balanced out a little more. But I made $8.22 on some flip-flops. So there we are. Okay, that's it for the shoes. 5 pairs of shoes. Half of the sales was shoes. Go figure. People getting out and about. Okay, we will do some clothing. Let's do a J. Crew Duster jacket. This one. And we will do some Goldie jeans while we're over here too. I know I have to pull those. Let's see, where are you, friend? Is that you? No. You? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I had to go out of frame there for a minute. So, I pulled 2 things for us. First one, J. Crew, medium. It is a black sweater duster, kind of a drape open front, has pockets, it's longer. It's longer, great neutral, goes with anything. This sold for $29 on Poshmark, $5.80 and a fee. Cost of goods was $8.48, so I made $14.72. J. Crew does okay. Kind of depends on what it is. Again, so all right. These are a Goldie. That is an old tag. These are a size 28. They are Madison, and they are a busted knee, released hem flare. So I got these a while ago from a buy-sell trade. I used just some trade-in credit. Look at that flare. I used some trade-in credit and, you know, thinking they'd do okay when the flare was coming back, but meh, they're not doing great. So they sold for $48 on Poshmark, a fee of $9.60. My cost of goods, again, this was buy-sell trade, $20.77. So I still made $17.63. So not the best, but not the worst. So, and they still sold. They did sit for a while, so meh. But here we are. Okay, let's do some others. This is cool. You'll learn something here, I betcha. All right, let's pull them from, are they here? Oh, no, dress pants. let's see if we do this. My inventory is not precise, but I try. So, these pants. Can you guess what brand these are? I'll give you a minute. I will give you a minute. Oh, you might have seen it. Robert Graham, size 4. So these are women's. Did you know Robert Graham makes women's? If you did, comment below with yeah. Or if you didn't, comment below with what? No way. Pockets, kind of a tapered ankle. Aren't these fun? They are lined and they are just gorgeous. And it's like a art. It's like an artsy type brushstroke flowers. So these sold on Mercari in one day after listing them. I listed these yesterday. They sold last night. So sold for 40 bucks. I didn't really find any comps on these, so I just was taking a shot in the dark. So they sold for full price, $40. 0 fee on Mercari. And $260 bins price. Cost of goods was $260. So I made $37.40 on some flower pants. Isn't America great? Okay. Patagonia black quarter zip. I think you are here. Are you here? Black extra large. Quarter zip. Okay. Yep. Okay. This is you. Okay. So this is the Patagonia Capeline extra large. It has Patagonia in black right there. It's a women's. It is a little bit dusty. Zips to here. This came in that giant America's Thrift Supply adventure bale, 100 pounds that I bought that we went through here on my channel. If you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch that video. It's 3 parts. 2 or 3 parts. I think it's 3 parts. Anyway, it took forever, but well worth it. Well worth it. I think I got 85 items out of that 100-pound bale to sell, and yeah, it's going good. I think over half has sold already. My cost of goods for this was $4.69. $15 is what it sold for on Poshmark. $3 fee, so I made $7.31. So it wasn't one of the higher grossing items from that bale, but hey, I'll take it. It still sold. So I have one more item. Let's find it. And let's see. I think we are long sleeve. What bud? Can I? No. Please? Okay. Sorry. Kids are home. Summer's here. This is life. Here we are. Okay. It's Mom, can I have a snack? Mom, can I watch a show? Mom, can I go to a friend's? Mom. I feel like if you ever watched Family Guy, the adult cartoon show, the little baby on there, his name's Stewie. He goes to his mom, Mama, Madre, Mama. Like, that's what I feel like summertime is for me. Let me know if you can relate. Anyway, all right, this is Soft Surroundings 1X. Okay, size was a factor, color was a factor, and fabric content. So it had a triple threat going for it. That is beautiful, isn't it? And that's just a reflection in the front there. But she's gorgeous. It is like a silk lining, lamb's wool, alpaca, and cotton blend, I believe, and silk lining. So gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This wasn't the best pickup. Well, and not a somber note. Real life. So again, I thought, okay, based on fabric, size, color, this will do great. Well, we're going into summer, so I'm like, okay. I'll accept an offer. So $10 on Poshmark. Fee of $2.95. Cost of goods was $6.64 that day. Probably not a good pickup. So I made 41 cents. So by the time I listed it, took pictures, all that, I probably essentially lost money. But it's going out the door, moving along, so I can reinvest my 41 cents into some other inventory that will make more. So, all right, I'm going to pause right here, and we will catch you in just a minute to pack these up and ship them out. Hey, back with you. We are going to now pack up sales and get them ready to ship out. So, I do apologize if anybody comes in the door here, kids are home, it's summertime, I do apologize. So, fair warning, might happen. Okay, let's get our bag ready, nice sturdy bag. I was supposed to have a package pickup today, kind of forgot, so it happens. My mailman's probably mad at me, but hey, I try. Okay, we're gonna do the gorgeous Robert Graham pants first. They are really, really neat. I was so happy to find them. I love learning about new, not new brands, but new divisions of brands, I guess you could say. Diffusions, divisions, that kind of thing, I guess. Man. Whew. In my garage. The door is shut because it is pouring rain. I am in North Texas, and we have gotten every kind of weather warning this last week. I swear, it's just how spring rolls around here. How's your weather where you're at? Hope it's warming up for you. Alright, this is the Patagonia. See? You know, oh no, Mom's doing a video. I better not go in. Yeah. We got Patagonia going to Danielle in Virginia. Thank you so much, Danielle. Appreciate ya. Y'all, if you're still here, subscribe please, because I'm getting close to that magical number 1,000, so let's make it happen, y'all. Okay, let's do the J. Crew. I have seen Jack Valentine from Jack and Ryan, Flip Thrift, I think is his Poshmark. He picks up the J. Crew sweater blazers all the time, and this isn't the sweater blazer, but it is similar. It's that sweater cardigan that's very similar, so I thought I'd give it a try, and it was sat for a while, but that's okay. I knew it would sell. And $29 isn't too bad. Oh, come on, I know you'll fit. I know you'll fit. It's amazing what will fit in these tie-back bags, right? Ooh, Julia in Los Angeles. Thank you for your support, for your purchase. Who here is a eBay seller? Raise your hand if you are. If you are, there is the eBay, what is it, up and going grant applications that they are accepting now. So I did apply, wish me good luck. If you're a reseller, you can apply also. It's open, I think, to everybody. Whoop. That's a seller, and so, yeah, go apply. See if you can get you some money. I think it's 10,000 grants. So, not a loan, it's a grant. So, that would be amazing to my business. I could get out of my garage, get a bigger house, and dream big. Yes, yes. Sure could. Okay. I dropped label fell off the table. Give me just 1 second here. See if I can snag it. There we are. Okay, good old tape. Okay, these were the Goldie Madisons. Again, that was the oldest Goldie tag I've seen. But hey, they're gone now. So enjoy, Miss Regina, Miss Deanna. Much appreciated. All right, we got one more clothing item, then we'll do the shoes. This is that soft surroundings top, my whole 41 cents. 41 whole cents. That's part of being a reseller though, right? Is you kind of trial and error sometimes. Sometimes it's in your favor and sometimes it's 41 cents and we learn a lesson. So, I don't pick up much soft surroundings anymore. It's just not, it's so amazing how a brand can do so well for somebody and not well for somebody else. It's just getting your groove and what works for you in your business, really, essentially. So, okay. Get the shoe boxes up here. Kind of pre-made some. We're just a hot mess rolling through today. Yes, we are. I'm going to swipe some tissue. Okay. Got some pretty nice shoes. We're going to need to tissue up here. Okay. So we will do the Tory Burch Lowell big logo wedges first. Do y'all wrap your shoes? Is that something that's acceptable? Expected? Wanted? Needed? Tell me your thoughts on that. Do you wrap your shoes? I do when they are a leather or patent leather, when they're going to rub against each other, possibly damage the shoes. I think that's important. Suede as well. I think that is very important. Take care of them for your buyer. Okay. Thank you, Cesar in California. Purchase is appreciated. We will do, you want the Vionics? We're gonna do them in a padded flat rate. That box went flying, so we're gonna just stick you in here. You'll be just fine. These Vionics are going to Nadia in Florida. Thank you, Miss Nadia. Appreciate it. I love the bows on them. I think those are pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, next up, the Cole Haan snakeskin cork wedges. I don't know if wedges are making a comeback, but I have 3 this week. So we might be on to something there. Whew. Are your kids going to camp? Do you have kids at home? Mine have church camp, and they have a local camp, and then we have VBS next week, football camp, basketball camp. Not all at the same time, of course. But that's why we resell, right? To pay our bills and to give our kids the things that we didn't have growing up, right? To do all the extras for them. And yourself sometimes too, right? We gotta live a little. Alright, next up, the Cole Haan calf hair flats. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I always talk about that I am a low budget / no budget business. Besides, I run on very minimal cost of operating. So, like this tissue paper was from the bins. It was this big pack of tissue paper. I'm like, well, yes, ma'am. I with the bins. I use newspaper to stuff shoes. I use grocery tracks. All kinds of stuff. Ah, these are actually ground. Oh. You know what? I'm going to have to repackage these. I did not catch that. Okay. Hey, it happens. Let's open them up and let's find them a different box. My brain just was going, use the shoebox, use the shoebox. The heat's getting me. Oh, okay. Scratch that. I'm just like, I didn't put the label on yet. Okay, let's do, excuse the noise, sorry. I'm gonna grab a box just over here. Okay, it's a popcorn box, so sue me, okay? I think customers are happy. They get their item and they get their item in one piece. If you want to complain about my popcorn box, then don't buy used, buy from Amazon and pay more for your pretty box. That's my soapbox on that. So, we will redo this. That was my fault there. So, I'm just going to take that on there. He left me a note on the door. Oh, how funny he is. Okay. Okay, let's make sure I didn't do that with any others real quick. Poshmark. Oh, those Tory wedges gotta go in something different. Sure did. Sure did it. Yep, okay. Gonna have to redo those Tory wedges. Gosh. There it is. Okay. I'll redo them in a bit. What can I say? I'm only human. Okay, I caught it before the post office, so it's a win. All right, and the Oscar wedges, these will go out, and they are Poshmark, so they can be in a shoebox. We're going to, I'm going to open this one up, take the Tory wedges out, put this in, and I will just reprint the label for the Tory wedges. So, not a big deal. Not a big deal. What's your biggest blunder as a reseller? Do you have one? If you don't, you will. Let me just say that. We all try to be so careful, but you know, we're human. We're just stinking humans, that's all. All right, put this over this. Okay. And now, I'm gonna find another box for these Tory wedges. Let's see what I can find. So I found the perfect box for those Tory wedges. So excuse that, sorry. Cut, rewind. Here we are. We are gonna box up the Tory wedges now. Already wrapped them. Going around, I'm going to clean up the box just a little. Woo, throwing stuff. Clean up the box just a little, and take off the old label because I'm recycling the box. Reusing. What's the term? Reduce, reuse, recycle? That's what we're doing here. That's the name of the game, right? That's what resellers do. Perfect box. Go ahead and put some stickers on here. Okay. And then I will reprint that shipping label because it's now under a different one. So, thank you for watching. I certainly appreciate it, and we will catch you in the next one. Please subscribe if you have not. Go back and look at that America's Thrift Supply 100-pound adventure bale. Let me know what you think. Was it worth it? Who knows? We will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.